Let's get this show on the road. Let's make sure the mic's working first. Alright, mic's going. Game audio's going. YouTube preview's going. How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday. It is round 2 of the Chavez featured 6-star arena grind. I'm going for one of the featured champions. I'm still on the fence if I want to go for the 5-star or the 6. Probably, the 5 for sure. So that is a minimum 40 million points I'm going to be putting up here over the next couple of days. She seems like she's going to be an extremely interesting niche champion. Some of the couple things that she does do very well are power control, which is really fun, and basically turning every opponent into a noodle, provided that they have a bunch of fury buffs to turn to noodles. But before I get going on that, I just gotta finish up this section 2 here in AQ, just so everybody else can keep on moving up. And we're gonna go from there. Hope you guys are doing well. This is the Monday edition of the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. Last night, I had a raucous toddler. And that just wasn't working out. And then I just wound up just absolutely just passing out and getting some Z's. But tonight we're back at it. And I am most excited about that. I'll say big howdy, big welcome to the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers at digging the videos I put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. It's going to be a big old busy week. We got the patch coming out tomorrow. We got brand new champions to talk about later on. We got 3 new buffs that's going to be going live with the patch presumably tomorrow. We got the whole new event stuff. All of this nonsense is wrapping up here in about a day and a half. We got Summer of Pain coming on Wednesday. So many things, guys. So many things. Friendly reminder, if you haven't claimed today's glasses yet, just a reminder, now's a great time to go check that out. I wound up missing a day because I was like, oh, hey, oh, no, it's 11 o'clock. Did I claim it? I did not claim it. So I missed out on the day. I'll be very happy when that part of the events is over. It's a very poorly designed part of the events. I'm not happy at all about it, but it's free loot, right? So I guess it's just on me, on us, to remember to check the tab. Oh well. Big howdy, big welcome as well to Judah saying hi. My dog says hi. What up, my dog? How do you get the mythic title? You get the mythic title by being one of the 5 fastest Legends runs for Act 7. So it's pretty much impossible at this point, unless you're just insanely good. Krishna says, hey Rob, what up Krishna? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Welcome, welcome. Kai says, hey Rob, what up Kai? And howdy to Skull as well. Hey, hello, Rob Von Cereal. Well, hello, hello. Tonight's cereal on the cereal stream is Chex, but the brand new apple cinnamon variety. So it had that sticker on it saying it's new, a new flavor. I'm like, that sounds amazing. So, yeah. I will gladly sample some as soon as Doc Ock goes and takes a nap. Bonk. And come on, dude, get out of here. Like, I know you're supposed to heavy attack, get the armor breaks, and that's where he gets his damage, but no, ain't nobody got time for that. Beamer says, hey Rob, guess what? Today is my birthday. Hope you're doing well, dude. Happy birthday, Beamore. A very happy birthday to you. I'm doing most excellent. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, my dog. Mythic title right now is like the most rare thing in the game. And they've only dished it out once so far. As soon as whenever they release the 7-2 Legends times, there's going to be another batch of Mythic scores. And when 7 7.3 and 7.4 are officially released, there will be another round of Mythic titles then as well. But again, it's very, very, very difficult to get a Mythic time. And so far as... Oh, where'd my video go? There it is. And so far as I know, the only thing that comes with it, aside from just like a nominal amount of extra loot, is you get like a purple border around your nameplate here, and it says Mythic instead of Legend, and it's purple. So that's cool, I guess. All right, cereal. Cheers, everybody. All right, so initial thoughts. Better than Chex. Chex is a very straightforward vanilla cereal, and this is nice. It's a step up from that. If you guys have ever had the apple pies or apple strudels, whatever they are, from McDonald's, it reminds me a lot of that. And it also kind of tastes like a churro, where it's like you've got the actual churro, but then there's just like a bunch of like sugar and flavoring on top of it. So it kind of tastes like that a little bit. It's not bad. It's not bad. I rather quite enjoy it. But first impression. So there we go. Chex Mix. Apple Cinnamon. What up, Jacob? Jacob saying, what's up? You better Chex yourself before you wrecks yourself. Cheers, PB. PB with the jokes. I love it. I love it. What up, PB? Dr. Doom says the most fun about the game is the Doom cycle. And Rob, I've got one quest from becoming Cavalier. Any tips for that quest? No, nothing specifically. Just if you get a couple of fights in and already you're starting to use, like, you feel the need to use potions or revives or whatnot, it's cheaper and more economic and affordable to back out and restart the quest than to heal your champs and keep pushing forward. At least, while you're only a few fights in. If you're like halfway through, then that's up to you. But a little blanket bit of advice, I suppose. And good luck. It's been a good day to celebrate. My team had a home run derby. We also had Ben in the coach's house yesterday for the end of year party. Nice. Home run derbies are a lot of fun. But it sounds like a really good time. Glad to hear it, B-More. Dana popping in saying, what up, Rob? How's it going, Dana? Welcome to the Monday cereal stream. How's the week going? Taz popping in saying, yo, Rob. What's good, bud? How's everything? Hope you're doing well. And congrats again on the stream the other day, bud. Shameless plug. Taz had an absolutely stellar stream the other night, so if you haven't checked out the channel, just go into YouTube, type in Taz the Immortal. Various videos are going to pop up. Channel links are going to pop up. Check it out. Give it a like. Give it a sub. It's good stuff. One of my alley mates just pulled Storm X. Posted your video in the chat so you'll get a couple more views. Thanks, PP. I appreciate that. Storm X is such a solid pull. I saw that Kingslayer wound up posting a comparison video today between Storm OG and Storm Pyramid X. You know, just for a damage comparison to see who can KO Winter Soldier the fastest. I'm debating if I wanted to do a, not a rebuttal because that's rather negative, a counterpoint perhaps to the video, because the cycle that I wound up running for Storm X is adequate, but it's not her damage cycle. So I just wanted to test it out myself, see if I could get a faster time. But I don't know, it could be interesting. Because Storm Pyramid X is in the same pantheon as like Proxima and Star-Lord, where there really isn't anybody in game right now that can live long enough to survive them being fully ramped up. Which is a shame, but, you know, there we go. So if you got Storm Pyramid X, she is an amazing champion. Yeah, it was fun. There were 10 of us, got 4th, knocked out in 2nd round, but still fun. And that is the important thing at the end of the day, right? Just go, just get a couple big flies, have some fun. Chew the fat with everybody a bit. And honestly, at that point too, it's just as much fun and as impressive watching everybody else just like get shot at after shot after shot out of the park. Hopefully you had somebody going and shagging all those homers and the fly balls too, because if you had to go get your own bombs, then that's rough. Hey, oh man, that was bad. I'm sorry, Shadow. Hold on. Taken out by Chex Mix. I wasn't kidding about the churro similarity. Man, I'm just talking and breathing a big old like mouthful of cinnamon. Good lord. What up, Shada? How's it going, dude? Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Waking my 6-star Diablo from the deal yesterday, says PP. Debating on whether I want to rank 3 him from the Summer of Pain rewards. I already have 2 Mystic rank 3s on the roster. If you don't have a Poison champion already, he's a really solid choice. I'm assuming he's ranked 2 currently. Two last guys had to go into a hit-off. One swing back and forth. Last guy got a walk-off for the win. Yeah, we were shagging for him. Aw. Well, that still sounds like a good time. So right now for the arena grind, right, I'm sitting at about 12 mil. 12 mil out of about the 45 minimum to get a featured 5-star. The cutoff for the 6, I think, was like 130, something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna go for that 6, because that's a lot of work for someone who I have a casual interest in. And especially with both the champions next month, Basic Omega Red, Basic Psycho Man. It's a lot of arena coming up. We'll see. I'm going to get the 5-star at the very minimum. If you guys are winding up going for either the Basic Yellow Jacket or any flavor of America Chavez this round, I also wish you the best of luck. I do hope that she winds up going lower round 2, just because, you know, the spotlight for next month is out already. And because both champions are looking like they're going to be really spicy in their own right, hopefully, you know, that helps lower the cutoff a tad. We'll see. Hey, Redwood says, yo, Rob, what is up, man? What up, Redwood? Always a pleasure. What's new? Also, while I think of it, freaking Apple products, man. Because I said it would. Check out a video from the legendary Half. Just posted a video. Said I'd do him a solid. Just do a shout out there. Half is building up his channel right now. Had a fun video they just put out. So if you want, just check that out. If you're interested in some quick lulls, give him a like, give him a sub, tell him that that Rob sent you. Show him a little bit of the Rob vonShoe family love. No, I shouldn't say that. That came out wrong. That came out wrong. Don't say that. That's how we wind up on lists. Since today was a Canadian holiday, there hasn't been any sort of response or reply from anybody in terms of yesterday's daily card offer. Because I know a lot of people were saying or noticing that the Nexus calves had old drop rates, and whether that was intentional or an oversight. But because it was a holiday, like I said, in Canada, maybe we'll get some feedback tomorrow, perhaps, one way or the other. I personally think it was not an oversight. I think that was intentional, that was just a trade-off for having a Nexus in the first place. But, I mean, if they want to come back and, you know, give everybody a boosted set of Nexus calves, I mean, that would be nice. I'm not complaining. I got 2 5-stars out of mine. And with those shards, had an absolutely killer 6-star crystal opening afterwards, which I am very, very happy with. But I get it. I see where people are coming from. It's different. And you never know. Doesn't hurt to ask, right? Oh man. Got full energy again. Alright. Segue. My god, the video's down again. Freaking Apple, man. Not even moving. And still dropping off. Garbage. Alright, so let's go burn some of that energy real quick. I got so much content left to do in a day and a half. In a day, basically. I don't know about you guys, but I'm over the July stuff. There's way too much. It feels like there's been way too much. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I had that 2-week vacation in there, so that probably didn't help. But, I mean, it helped me, but not in my game. But, it's too much stuff. And that Hercules event takes like 10-15 minutes a run, and I still have like 11 runs to do. Ain't nobody got time for that. Daniel says, got my Omega dupe. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Take some extra crystals. Don't listen to him. That's right. I don't speak for the community. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I mean, you listen to the community overall when I put out that 7-star video last month. Oh, man. People are getting pitchforks and torches out already. I was gonna get the cab offer, but it disappeared. Interesting. It disappeared the same day, or you checked back like the following day and it was gone? Because if it's something that they took down, that's very telling. Majority were 5 stars. Wow, Redwood. Beating the odds, I think it's like maybe like a, what, 5 to 10% chance for a 5-star? So that's very statistically unlikely. I mean, it happens, obviously. It happened to you. I'm just saying that the odds of that happening are very, very small. So, super lucky. Got 5 5-stars and 4 4s. Good lord. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Man, I wish they had taken it down, because then that means that for sure it was a mistake. Oh well. Zap. Big old APOC special. And then let's see how much energy that burned. I just wanted to burn just enough to take the edge off. Yeah, it's gone now. It was just a 24-hour thing. The daily cards go fast. It's just interesting how it all wound up playing out, because, what is it? Saturday. Friday or Saturday, whatever it was. For an Odin, you could get, what was it? No, 2 Odins. You could wind up getting 1 6-star crystal and 3 5-star crystals for 2 Odins. Then for a Black Panther, yesterday, you could get 10 Nexus Cavs, a 6-star crystal, 15,000 6-star shards, gold. It's like, wait a minute. Something isn't lining up here. On one hand, you got a 2021 offer, and on the other, you've got like early 2020s. It's like they forgot to update the year when they, or just like forgot to turn off the auto update. It's like, hey, this was what was around July 31st last year. Let's rerun that again. Why not? My Cavs are trash, but I wasn't expecting anything out of them. Didn't even look at the drop rates. I wouldn't be surprised if they did send out some Cavs. Fingers crossed. I'm not expecting anything, but, you know, it would always be nice to be pleasantly surprised, right? Alright, B-More, take care, and a most happy birthday again. Yeah, exactly, Dana. Exactly. I scoffed and passed on that one myself. And I was like, no. Because even for it being a dual class, that still is like 60, 70 champs, depending on which class you wind up going for, and that's still terrible odds. Hey, Legendary Half popping in. What up, Half? Check it out, bud. Dropped a link in the chat a little bit ago. So, again, check out Half's video. Tell him Rob sent you. Give him a like, give him a sub. Solid dude. How many mil are we going for today? Whatever it winds up being. I'm going for at least the 5-star featured. I haven't decided on the 6 yet. 5-star went for about 40 million, 45 mil. 5-star went for, or 6-star went for 130. So I'm at least getting the 5-star, just so I have like at least the 5-star version. We'll see about the 6. We'll see how it goes. I mean, with the patch out tomorrow and whatnot, and with all of the events ending, and me still needing to do a bunch of stuff, I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to devote to a full grind. And with the Amazing Champs coming out in the next couple months, we'll see. We'll see. I was on the forums reading comments about the Cav situation. It's so toxic in there. It is. It is. It's like Mos Eisley. It's a wretched hive of scum and villainy. I mean, there's some fantastic folks in there as well, but it's like reading your typical like Twitter comment section. It's like if you're in a good mood, stay away, because you won't be by the time you get through it. It's like, I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Rob Von Softshoe. What up, Brian? Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. When do you anticipate dual 6-stars coming out? Like the basics? Within the next 3 to 6 months. I think we're going to wind up seeing another 1, possibly 2 6-star offers. Dual class offers. Before it becomes like a main staple. I would like to see it. I think it would be nice to narrow it down for the cost of like a basic regular 6-star crystal. It just is one more step closer to whatever the next thing is, though. So I'm ready for it, but I can wait at the same time, you know? Whether it's wind up being like 7 stars or what relics or whatever they're calling it, wind up becoming the new meta thing. It's still gonna be like the new thing, so I can wait. Well, grounded wisdom is there, so I can't disagree with you. That's funny. You have a moment to speak about our Lord and Savior, grounded wisdom. Dano says, Rob, when are we seeing those rank 4s? Let's see, it's August, so within a month. I would speculate we're going to start seeing rank 4s within a month. I think that's extremely fair. I think it will be before Cyber Weekend. Someone wound up doing the math that if somebody wound up buying all of the cash offers, has done all of the content, and got lucky with that one, super duper ascendant crystal, whatever they call it, that somebody could theoretically be like 1 or 2 cash offers shy of having enough shards by the end of Summer of Pain. And if rumor is to be believed, where Summer of Pain has a second secret set of rewards, then that by itself, that could do it right there. So yeah, probably within a month. Then the big question is, who is everybody going to wind up ranking up? You gonna rank up somebody for fun? You gonna rank up somebody for prestige? We'll see. So I think most people are gonna wind up going Dr. Doom because he kind of checks off both those boxes. He's a prestige option, but he's super useful, you know. Silver Surfer isn't bad, but he's not as useful as Doom. Unfortunately, those two champions exist, because otherwise it'd be Thor Rags. And that dude was hard enough to rank up as like your first rank 3, let alone having to do it again for rank 4s. I need to get that wish crystal in the game. Yeah, right? Put it on that to-do list. Brian says, question of the day, what is fun? I don't know. Something I remember from my youth, but it's long, long ago. Thanos and Taz having some shenanigans over there. Oh, you guys and your shenanigans. Yeah, let's keep rolling with that. Might do it for a question of the day for Wednesday, but what do you guys think about Penny Parker and Spidey 99? Just based off of like Dave's deep dives and whatnot. Strange Raven popping in saying, which of the two champions do you think you'll grind for as a 6-star? Perfect case, best case scenario, I'd go for both. It really just depends on how smooth they play. Because I really, really dig the offensive potential of Spidey 99. I'm a big Tiger fan, so the fact that there could be a science version of that with Rupture, but a Rupture that's more dangerous than Tigra's, I think is a lot of fun. And then Penny Parker, I think, is just going to be one of those champs that just completely upsets the Alliance War meta. So she would be fantastic to have, too, for offense. My defensive roster is in a good place. But I think she'd be a lot of fun to play offensively, too. That being said, I don't know. Maybe... Uh-oh. Thought she can't get knocked out by specials. That being said, I mean, we'll have to see. The cutoffs for Penny is going to be insane. Positively insane. And we'll see. I don't know. She's going to go as high as Hercules, that's for sure. You heard it here first. Did you get the plat pool offers? I will be, yes. I don't have the 6-star shards for the 6-star one yet, but as soon as I do, then I will. 5-star one I got because I had, just to get an extra 26 on my 5-star plat pool and some extra units, but I didn't get anything. I got like 200 units. Not really worth the trade-off, but eh. Did you guys get the plat pool stuff? Taz thinks both of them are god tier, bare minimum. We'll see. We'll see. Penny's gonna be straight BS. It's gonna be straight up BS. I got a video cooking on my thoughts on Penny defensively. Spidey 99, I like him and his synergies. Penny looks amazing. Actually, I probably should be careful with this. I think I died already. This fight. should do it. I hope. Good. Good, good, good. And got one more fight. Really, I choked on the first fight. Freaking Kingpin, man. Well, all I know is that it would be absolutely tragic if I wind up losing my streak. Alrighty. Come on, Hulk. You know what I'm really looking forward to? Why is he power locked? When they fix the parry bug, it's fixing evade as well. But really though, why was he power locked? I thought he only gets power locked once he gets pushed to a special 3. Then I expend some of my battery to bring him back to, like, I don't know, 80% power instead of 100% power. Maybe a synergy? I don't know. Interesting. First year animations are so good. I think penne pasta. I like that. It's gonna be better overall, but Spidey 99 looks really good too. It'll be fun to see what the overall what the community winds up settling on for a shorthand for Penny. But Penne is fun. Like she's from Forrest Gump. Jenny. Daniel's got the tier 5 CC for both. Hopefully the gameplay is solid to be popping cabs for sure. There'll be no grinding from me. What, Daniel, you don't want to put up like a casual 200 million points? Got 5 paths left in 7-2. All Gwen Master bosses, and I'm not looking forward to it. She's not that bad. Like the second or third time you get to her. Unless you're using Stark Spidey, then that's going to just absolutely make you livid. Or not Stark, Stealth Spidey. Because as far as I'm aware, Stealth Spidey is still busted against Gwen Master. Because his Special 2 doesn't interact properly with her node. And it hasn't been fixed. Actually, still wants 2099 more. I don't think people realize his full capacity yet. No, I don't either. I don't either. The fact that his ruptures trigger every time that the opponent passes a bar of power is super useful. Dashing back, effectively every time he evades, pausing the debuffs, also super useful. I mean, I really do think he's got a lot of potential. I just hope that the bad press keeps up. So just make his arena a little bit more bearable. That there's like the Corvus effect or whatever, right? That the arena goes super low and then people are like, oh, wait, this guy's awesome. Cyber popping in saying, hey Rob, how's it going? Also, you put all the cereals you have tried on a tier list of sorts. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, Cyber. I'm waiting till I have a year's worth of cereal, and that's exactly what I'm going to do then. Is I'm just going to go from top to bottom, and then just grade it. Like, what's the great, the nummy stuff, what's, like, absolutely forgettable, and then just go from there. But we are, actually, let me look. Because I remember counting a little while ago, and I was about halfway. I was like at 26, but it's been a minute. Where did I save all that? Yeah, so right now I'm at 36 cereals, so that's 16, so in 4 months, early next year. Christmas maybe. Yeah, it might be like a New Year's thing. Start off 2022 with a cereal tier list. Yeah, awesome. I gotta say, the front runner for the bottom is Minecraft cereal. That was absolute garbage. It's like, what do you get when you take Lucky Charms and just make it sad? And that's what Minecraft cereal was. Dash says, yo, yo, yo. What up, Dash? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Monday cereal stream. How's it going, bud? Time Master popping in. Okay, so I use vulnerability with stealthy and don't go for special 2 rotation because I was planning on going for him. No, what you gotta... No, so you still have to go for the rotation in for one of those, right? Unless you play it perfectly and you get Gwynmaster down in the Invisible Woman phase. If you do that and you just keep the Furies up the whole time, you'll be able to get her KO'd before you get to that rotating special cycle. If you fail that, or if you get KO'd, then what you got to do is you got to have all of your cartridges expended by the time you throw the special 2. That seems to be the only workaround for that currently. That the cartridge count somehow is what throws that special 2 off. Fred did get both offers, 2 6-star pieces and 11, dang, and 1,170 units total from the 20 crystals. Nice. Hopefully 2 6-star pieces that you needed, or unique ones. But I mean, still getting 2 extra pieces is a huge win. I feel like he will be like negative and will have his potential realized a lot later. Yeah, I'm still waiting on for other people to kind of wake up on negative a bit. It'll happen. Dude's just too much fun. We've got 3 Gwynmaster paths left to go. Good luck. You're getting there. Dash says, I have a really big gold shortage. Any tips? The easiest way to get gold is to sell ISO, and the easiest way to sell ISO is to open up a bunch of crystals. So I mean, if it's a completely like FTP solution, just keep popping crystals and hoping for dupes. That's the fastest way. There is a gold boost coming out next month, supposedly. So every gold drop you wind up getting next month you should get an extra 20% on top of that. So that's nice. Arena is the next best solution. Just because you're going to wind up getting all the arena battle chips, and more often than not, the arena crystals are gold. That's probably the best free-to-play solution, to be honest. Not the fastest, but it has results. It's the cereal. I like it. Hellrider 2.0. I got 6-star stealthy and took him to rank 2. He still is a good champion. I mean, even though Shang-Chi is in game now and Stealthy's slow is the second best in the class now, he still is overall a pretty solid champ. So you shouldn't feel bad about having a rank 2 Stealthy. I certainly Have never regretted mine at rank 3. And I still use them an awful lot too. Cyber says, how are apple cinnamon checks? I feel like they'd be similar to Apple Jacks, no? No, Apple Jacks, I personally would prefer Apple Jacks because the flavor of Apple Jacks is tied into like the oversized Fruit Loop design already. Whereas Apple Cinnamon Chex is a lot like a churro, where it's just regular Chex with a lot of like apple cinnamon sugar sprinkled on top. A little bit earlier in stream, I nearly died like taking a breath while eating some and just like getting a big old mouthful of cinnamon. Had an impromptu cinnamon challenge here on the stream. That was interesting. It's not bad. Like, it's not a bad cereal. But it's okay. Certainly better than regular vanilla Chex, in my opinion. Get out of here, dude. There we go. Cheerios. Cinnamon Tear Crunch. That's fun. I hate the Invisible Woman phase. Yep. That whole fight is stressful. It's the inverted controls that get me in the beginning. I'm just so, like, dialed in, trying to not take block damage with Stealthy because he's a noodle. He's a damage noodle, basically. If I take too many blocked hits, it's just game over from the start. That I'm always so focused on that I was always running head first into her special. So that was fun. Andrew says, hey Rob, 130 mil for a 6-star America Chavez. So high for her. Is she good? She's not bad. It's a little high. I would say I think it's a little bit high. I think that's kind of the new normal for brand new 6-star champs. I think that's kind of how it's just going to wind up being now. Just because there's precedent. Do I think she's worth 130 mil? Not really. She's a really niche champion, so if there's somebody who has like a creeping power, she can handle that pretty well. Or if there's someone who has a bunch of furies, she can effectively turn that enemy into a noodle by inverting the potency of those furies. But aside from that, she's okay. Inhaling that GMO dust. Yeah, seriously, right? I'll start glowing after a couple of weeks. You'll know why. Dash is more excited for Penny because she looks more my style, but they look sick. Tons of utility from Spidey99, and both of their animations look amazing. Yeah, the animators are absolutely killing it. Absolutely knocking it out of the park. Like, the champions still read like a friggin' book, but the animations are cool. I feel like at this point it's a contest and everyone's trying to like out animate themselves or out animate everybody else, which is cool, which is fun. That's how you get some really cool, interesting, innovative stuff. They said they'll be selling uncollected gold crystals for regular gold crystals next month in the Legends store. Interesting. Definitely going to grind the arena for at least a 3-star version of both of them. Just because they're so awesome. Like, come on. Spider mech suit. How cool. Oh, yeah. Just have her and Mole Man go at it. Or have the mole and the robot go at it. And, like, Penny and Mole Man just wind up chilling on the side. Tyler likes Howard's buff and all, but still mute the game while I play him. Yup. That's why every time we wind up getting like a Howard boss, or especially Howard in Abyss, it's just like, good lord, you just gotta turn the sound off. Because you're just listening to Howard noises for 15 minutes straight. I don't know how that passed QC. On completion of 726, I went for a special connoisseur path. Gilly 99 was more pain than Gwenmaster. Yep, that's Gilly in a nutshell. Whether it's a big quest like that or an arena, she's just such a pain. Not overly difficult. She mean challenging, sure, but not overly difficult. But just ridiculously annoying. Because everything about her seems to wind up just happening a lot quicker than it would for other champions. Like, her heals at the very end just skyrockets out of nowhere. Feels like her cooldown coming off of the invisibility is faster than, you know, Hood or other champions that do that. Invisible Woman. She's constantly draining your power regardless of whether she hits you or not, which is kind of BS. Fun and interactive. Question. For Ultron, the armor up he starts with works to counter Havoc damage, or you need to get the armor up buff by blocking 4 times. No, the armor up you get at the beginning of the fight is good enough. That is an adequate counter for Havoc. With all the objectives and solo events be available day 1 for the Spidey store in the new update? I'm not sure. I assume so. So here's the thing. It may wind up being like how it is now. Like, all the different objectives are available at the start, but you may need to wait like a week or a couple weeks to be able to clear said objective. They wind up gating us that way. Also, finally having Stark Spidey as a 6-star is cool. Yeah, I mean, if they wind up making him like available. He's going to be showing up in the Spidey Cav Crystal next month. And that's his first official appearance. But, like, the odds of getting him is really, like, slim to nil. It's kind of like how Medusa showed up as a 6-star at one point in one of these Cav Crystals. So, I mean, technically, somebody could have the 6-star version. But I don't think anybody does. Or if they did, they didn't come out and brag about it. So we don't know. Best thing about Penny besides her special 2 is that she's the first female XL champ. This is true. This is also true. So if you haven't done that variant, the XL one yet, yeah, you're set. Now you got an option. Uh-oh. That was close. That would have been a KO. When does the gold boost start? Because the 1 mil gold reward I get could also be boosted. It would be boosted, yes. I think as early as this week, possibly tomorrow or Wednesday with the patch. Soon. I have a Havoc with Spite, and if I were to gain the buff, bad idea. Yes, because then you're in for a fun time, Skull. A super fun time. Don't do it. Whack, whack, whack. Blah. Freaking Howard noises. See, this is why I wish there'd be a mod to swap out the Howard noises with like other sounds. Like if you had like one of those voice generators or whatever, or just even swap out like the Howard noises with Arnold noises, then that would be better. Not a lot better because it'd get old after a while, but instead of like the constant quacking, you'd be like, ah, come on, let's go, do it. No. Maybe a little bit better. Starts talking about how big and shiny his gun is. You know, fun stuff. Stop it, stop it. Freaking Miles. Do that, do that, do that. Cool, cool, cool. There's one more evade. Get out of here, dude. I think it's mid-August. Ah, shame. Is the calf crystal for next month good, you think? Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I think there's good stuff in there. Obviously, the worst thing about the calves are the drop rates. So just because there are good champions in there, just the likelihood of you getting a 5 or a 6 star is not great. It happens, of course, but it's not great. But fingers crossed, right? Heck, I wound up waking up my Immortal Hulk from this month's calves, so it could happen. Just gotta believe. Bring on the preview bundles. You know they're gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Save those units for the grind itself. Just finished watching Fast 9. What up, Rob? What up, Boo? How'd you like it? No spoilers, just in case there are people in chat that haven't seen it but want to see it. But what'd you think? Have Big Kid Scotty do the voiceovers. Yeah, that would be fun. Big Kid Scotty does Howard. Once I pull APOC, I can finally rank up my 5-star Strife, Wolvie, and Cable. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you should like actively not rank those champions up until you get APOC, because they're still good in their own right. Wolverine especially, but wouldn't be awful. I'm still waiting for the Psycho Man buff. They want to buff an Odin like 2 months after he came out, and it's been more than 2 months for Psycho Man. Just like amp up his damage a little bit. I wouldn't mind an increase to his concussions, the potency of them, or at least give him a way to increase the potency through gameplay. And then that dude will be absolutely amazing. He's fun now and very selectively useful. Very selectively useful. But that little bit extra something something would be very cool too. No spoilers, says Boo. Glad I didn't pay for it. It's exactly what you think it is. Good to know. On Karate Mike to voice over Hercules. I mean, dude's gonna wind up doing another cosplay of Hercules at some point, I'm sure. Just wind up going in with a recorder and just get some lines then. Or just use the voices from Marvel v Capcom for the champs that were in that game. Slayer made a great video about that. Yeah. Or whenever, who is it, Rocksteady comes out with that new Marvel fighting game. Is it Rocksteady? I think so. And hopefully that winds up panning out and doesn't like die in development's hell or something. Because that could be fun. Like a Mortal Kombat style Marvel fighter. Marvel v Capcom is great in its own right for what it is, but I've always been more of a Mortal Kombat fan personally. Oh. What? What? Stole that win from the jaws of defeat. NetherRealm, that's who it is. Yeah, Rocksteady did Arkham, the Arkham series. That's what I was mixing up. Man, that is gonna be weird though. Like a NetherRealm Marvel game. So long as they wind up coming out with Injustice 3 at some point. Like whoever winds up doing it, so long as they keep the story team going, because I am all in for the Injustice storyline. Like that's such a delightful breath of fresh air the last few years, and you know all the different comic spin-offs. It's very fun. Bonk. I gotta go put it Mortal Kombat back in the PlayStation and just boot that up again. It's been a while. I was always a Sub-Zero main, but Cyrax is my guilty pleasure. Still super salty my Cyborg boys. Sector and Cyrax didn't make it in Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, those guys, like, the entire Lin Kuei were completely absent. Which was curious. Like, not even in DLC. Maybe they... It was either one of two things. Either they wanted to bench everybody just for, you know, having as big of a presence in the last couple games as they did, or they've got bigger plans for him going forward. I may be crossing my wires, but Frost was in X, I think, right? But I have a total brain fart if she was the if she was Robo Frost or if that was, if I'm crossing that with the reboot. I don't know. All they gotta do is just like reboot the timeline a couple more times, and then I'll have it. I'll have it down. Of how multiple versions of Black Widow are really good in this game, but Kang and Thanos are bad. Thanos, yes. Kang, if you have like 4 other synergies around him, is pretty interesting. But yeah, by himself, nah. But that's kind of like how it goes with MCOC. If you're a god in the comics, you're pretty squishy in game. If you're an absolute joke in the comics, then you are like beyond god tier in this game. Well, Noob Saibot really was the only one, the only other Lin Kuei if you count him. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'll give you that. I think a Warlock would work better on Spite, since I might trigger armor up on Ultron from blocking. Yeah. Yeah, with the power control. Hey, I forgot Frost, and she was in Deception, I think. She was in the story of X, and she was human then. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was, because it wasn't, well, there goes the video. It wasn't 9, because at the end of 9, then they turned Sub-Zero into, what do they call it in the game where he get turned into a robot? But they had a specific term for it. It wasn't like upgrading. I think it was a bit more on the nose. And then they're like, nah, we're not going to do that. OG Black Widow is not good, though. King has a really good synergy that makes him hit like a truck, and Thanos is rightfully a trophy champ. Not since the nerf. She used to be broken, but not anymore. In this game, if you can reduce something by 80% accuracy, that means that 80% of the time it's going to wind up being that 20% failure. Somehow. Revenant, okay. No. Revenant is, not the dead or zombie versions, but like at the start of 11, right? You had Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and Melina as Revenant. I mean, like in 9, how at the beginning, Sector and Cyrax were people still, and then they were not digitized, but then they became the robots, right? Into the regular Sector and Cyrax that, you know, from the original games. Not Melina. Who do you think this week's Summer of Pain will be? I'm still waiting on Ice Phoenix. And we haven't seen an Emma Frost yet either. It's going to be like an Emma Frost who's armor break immune. That's my guess. Alright, plasma. Stacking plasma, that's nice. Like, does 82 damage, so that's not super great, but I guess it's something. And they turned it into a Triborg. That's fun. That's fun. That's exactly what it was. I thought MCOC was going to do 6-star rank 4 gameplay, just me. They did. They did. They snuck it in there without calling it out. They were super sneaky, but it was in there. Anytime for like the Penny Parker one, where the 6-star was at the 25,000 or 27,000 PI, that was it. love how having 100% ability accuracy reduction back in the day was considered such a broken ability that they had to nerf her only ability. Yup. Well, that's true of everybody else, too. Doctor Strange's power gain was just too good. And then they came out with Hyperion. And every other power gain champion since then. I understand needing to nerf Perfect Block. That one was way too OP. The Cyber Initiative was what turned everybody into robots. And part of my name, part of the reason why my name is Cyber. Ah, there you go. They didn't get turned into just regular cyborgs or triborgs. Nah, this is a reboot. They just got transferred into becoming Borgs. Thus, the much anticipated Star Trek Mortal Kombat crossover that nobody asked for wound up becoming a thing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Too lazy to do the Nightcrawler trick. There we go. He's too squishy anyway. What? I just saw a thing. We're getting 2 more weeks of Summer of Pain exclusive PFP and more rewards. Yes. Although if you ask any of the Kabam people, that's what they said all along. Supposedly. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense just because there's like two milestones left, I think, down below. And then they said that the last week is going to be originally they said that the last week is going to be like a quasi boss rush. So then, and you got 2 weeks to do it. So I mean, the part about a second set of rewards though, that is something I didn't pick up on. Imagine if Spock threw down with Scorpion. Get over here! That is most illogical. Fatality. He's dead, Jim. You could have some fun with it. I find it funny that Ebony Maw is a servant of Thanos, yet he could destroy him in a fight. In MCOC, absolutely. Absolutely. Poor Thanos wouldn't stand a chance. But I mean, you never know. We wound up getting a playable version of Maestro. So we may eventually wind up getting a better playable version of Thanos, too. Eric asking, is Guardian a good counter for Havoc? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Just make sure to try and keep that armor up. Make your life a little bit easier. That'd be really cool if they wound up reintroducing like the multi-layered stages, like in early Mortal Kombat. where the fight starts off, I don't know, on whatever stage, and then they get beamed up, and then the rest of the fight takes place on the bridge of the Enterprise. That could be interesting. Give me post Infinity War Farmer Thanos, please. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like Animal Crossing Thanos. He just harvests some vegetables and throws it at you. Oh, that'd be fun. That would be so delightfully silly. I would enjoy every minute of that. Brian says, good night, Shoeman and Chad. Catch up soon. Hey, take care, Brian. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you next time. Man, I keep thinking about like that, what that would even look like between the Star Trek and Mortal Kombat crossover. That'd be so much fun. Like, it'll never happen, but that could be so much fun. Sorry for the Howard noises. Multi-level stage design is what I love about Tekken. Can literally give one character the edge over a matchup. Yeah. Alright, so I'm about to date the heck out of myself. But I remember going to Toys R Us as a wee kid. I mean, like a little kid. So this was like mid-90s. Back when they had like the full-on game on display and game for a preview, right? And Tekken was one of the games. It was the first Tekken. And it was the most interesting, curious thing to me that it was the first fighting game that I had played where you could win or lose by a ring out. Because I had been used to like Street Fighter at that point. So it's like I can just push somebody over the edge and win? What? Do that, do that, do that. Good times. Seriously though, in the MCU, Ma has way more power than Thanos. Yes. I mean, I'm sure Thanos probably has something over Ma where Ma wouldn't be like immediately rebel and, you know, take control of everything. Like his psychic powers would be dwarfed by the sheer masses of army that Thanos could summon to fight. Or maybe he just has like built-in immunity to it, so it wouldn't do any good anyway. And they just never referenced it. I mean, that might be an idea. Gonna head out, Mr. Shoe. Take care, everybody. All right, Cyber, be well, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll catch you later. Freaking Farmer Thanos. Old Thanos had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had infinity stones. E-I-E-I-O. With a snap snap here. And a snap snap there. Here a snap, there a snap. Everywhere a snap, snap. Well, it's a good thing he snapped before he started growing his crops, because if he had snapped after he grew his crops, he'd lose half his harvest. Supposedly, half of everything included like trees and wildlife and stuff too. Allegedly. Which is a bit much. You imagine that? If it was trees and stuff, like back when everybody like de-dusted and came back. It's like people are just like starting to show up in buildings and stuff again. Like trees just started like popping into homes that had been an empty field before. It'd be wild. Let's do that, do that. Do that. A lot of people don't understand how powerful Ultron is, so I hope they do him justice in What If. Yeah, I mean, especially since he's got the Vision body at that point. By the look of it. If the poster art is to be believed. It's a respect thing with Maw and Thanos, and average soldier had more power than the president, but they serve under them because they believe in what they stand for. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense than just like saying, shh, just don't think about it. I mean, maybe Maw is great at, you know, telekinesis and psychic prowess, but maybe he's just dumb as bricks. So he needs Thanos to be the brains of the operation. Now that's fun to think about in a really delightfully stupid way. Maybe Maw just watched like a bunch of cartoons, because that's how he rolls. That's how he knew he was being insulted when Tony called him Squidward. It's like, wait, I understood that reference. Glyzer popping in saying, "Sup, Rom? How's it going? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Serial Stream. How's it going?" His crops are inevitable. His crop dusting is inevitable. Alright, so that's good enough for that for now. Yeah, just in time for the game to crash. Let's go burn some energy. So I didn't see my point total, but I'm assuming it's like almost 20 mil, 18 mil, something like that. Decent. Not great, but decent. 15, 16 mil. Alright, well, ish. Oh yeah, bud. Yep. Noxious Smoke. We threw Iron Patriot a wee bit of a party when he got the Mythic title a few months back. Ma got bullied in Space High School and Thanos was the only one that stood up for him. That's right. Because he had the size. Thanos just really blossomed in college, is what it was. Part of me hopes Galactus isn't a major villain in the MCU, but maybe is a villain of a Silver Surfer solo movie. I mean, maybe, so long as they do him better justice than they did in the last Fantastic Four movie. Where he's just like this amorphous blob in space. He's like the smoke monster from Lost. You build up this monster and you'll take a look at it and it's a cloud. Like, I doubt it's gonna be like comic Galactus, like a humanoid looking dude in armor. I mean, that'd be interesting if that's how they did it, but they would need to come up with a clever way of doing it. Unless they make one of the other Herald, like they invent a Herald or something, and the Herald has the design of like comic Galactus, so they incorporate it that way. Maybe a little silly, but you know. Purify all that. Bye-bye, America Chavez. GG. GG. That being said, if they want to get Lawrence Fishburne to come back and voice Silver Surfer, I would not mind. They probably wouldn't, because I guess he's with Bill Foster now, so he already exists. Shame. And Frozen game. Again. The third time this stream. Good work, guys. Good looking out. Alright. Anyway, onward. Doom is probably going to be the next major three-phase villain. Kang is likely just for phase 4. I mean, hopefully Doom doesn't wind up having some sort of redemption arc, and him and Reed and everybody else all team up and have themselves a merry adventure. I hope not. Alrighty, where are my mystics at? Actually. Does the 4-star America Chavez have the heavy synergy? She does. No, she does not. Lame. No, she does. Never mind. So in that case, let's do that then. Give Tiger a little boost. Alright, Boo. Take care, my friend. You enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll catch you later. So many paths. Why? Stop it. Stop it with, like, so many paths. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm just burning some energy, guys. And throw the special 2. Get that. There we go. Is that gonna do it? Yeah. Excellent. Claire for the win. And backhand. I might do the storyline where Doom destroys and recreates the universe, but just as Battle World, so basically live action mcoc with Doom in charge. That could be fun. You think that'd be like the second big team up movie, kind of like the Age of Ultron of whatever the next, I don't know, series is going to wind up being called? Like where the preceding movie ends with Doom wiping out everything. Bye-bye, Hamdal. It could be fun, and then I think a lot of it is going to wind up boiling down to who it is that they cast as Doom. Because they would have a lot of heavy lifting. Not that I don't think they could do it, it depends. I just want a compelling, interesting, fun to watch character. Alright guys, here's what we are going to wind up doing tonight. I'm going to open up a 4-star crystal. If you guys want to guess who is going to be in said 4-star crystal, throw that into chat or the comment section down below if you're watching after the fact. See if we can't get a raid going too. Looks like BG is going to be burning the midnight candle, getting all the side quest stuff done last minute. So let's go wish him luck. Hashtag Rob Von Raid. And put this in a spinner. I'm going to guess it's going to be a... Well, we were talking about him. Let's say a Dr. Doom. Why not? But as this is spinning out, that is going to do me for tonight's Monday serial stream. I want to thank you guys for watching. If I could get you real quick, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because all that stuff helps the channel grow. I do appreciate it. I'll be back again for another live stream on Wednesday, then Friday, and then Sunday. Hope to see you guys then. Got a bunch of videos coming up between now and then, so ring that notification bell. mcoc, he's new to this crystal, isn't he? And then the last few weeks. Sweet. I will take that. All right, guys, I'm going to go say hey to BG. Hope to see you guys over there. And that's going to do me for tonight. Hope you have a most excellent rest of your Monday. Hope the week goes well, and we'll catch you guys later. Till next time, everyone, I'm Rob vonShoe. Take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well, everyone. Bye for now.